Okay, let's hope that this doesn't slide down the driver wheel. Cross my fingers. Second time trying to record this video. I had to relocate from a spot over there because the angle of the sun wasn't that great. It was really making recording look like dung. Let's put it that way. But this spot cleared up and I moved the car over. So anyways, so my daily vlog update for today, 9th of May 2021, and I'll have to add this to the description, but it's day 9 Nofap for this streak. And today is Mother's Day, so I called up, I called up my mom, wished her happy Mother's Day. She got the flowers yesterday, so that was great. It was like 2 dozen roses, all these different colors, and I got some flowers for my grandma, and they arrived today. So she was able to get those, and she really loved them. So I talked to both my mom, and then I talked to my grandma, and then I called my mom back and basically, told her, hey, talk to grandma. She's doing really great. She, seemed pretty upbeat and happy. And yeah, so we had some long conversations about all sorts of subjects, politics and whatnot. So, but interesting thing is, like, I actually agree with my parents and my grandma on a lot of stuff. So, but it's been an alright day so far. I'm starting to pick up things with the whole Python boot camp, and yeah. So, what else? Not much has really happened today. I think I'm going to be emailing back the guys from Hamilton tomorrow to get the payment, made for that certification course. I just want to lock things in for that. I already have it all written on my calendar, and like I said, I'm working that certification for Python. It's beginning of the month, or it's early in the month. So I'm hoping I get that done, and I start moving through some other ones. But yeah, so I try and focus on the positives. It's nice having those talks about my mom and my grandma today, and hearing that my grandma was really feeling upbeat about things, because I got her those flowers. Actually, I went to this website for a florist company in the city that she lives in, which is my mom's hometown. And my dad had given me the link, because him and my mom will basically every year when they'll send something to her, flowers or so, they'll go to that store. So I went to that one, and basically essentially a guarantee that, okay, it's not going to take that long for them to get the flowers to her, because it's literally in the same city. And they got them there today, and I guess she didn't hear the person ring the doorbell. She was upstairs and she had the radio on downstairs, and then I guess, I don't know if she just walked past them, or she took a different exit. Yeah, she probably took a different exit, because if I remember the house correctly, yeah, there's multiple doors that you can go in and out of for getting to and from different areas of the property. But she apparently saw the flowers and she was pulling out of the driveway, and she kind of looked over, she saw them there, she's and then she of course went back in, parked the car, got out, and was oh, God, oh, who sent these to me, and then she saw I'd put, I had selected a note, or written down a note to put on there, and usually put Happy Mother's Day, but I put the word grand in parentheses in front of Mother's Day, so it was Happy Grandmother's Day. And I got the Mother's Day select bouquet, and got the largest one. It wasn't just I think there's regular, or small, or medium, or then deluxe, and then premium is like the largest. I got that, and had those sent over to her, and she really liked them. That was really nice. Some of those things like where this is kind of like, I guess, almost like one of the reasons like why you do stuff like this is that it feels nice to have like made your mother or your grandmother like happy by doing something like that on a holiday like this, that hey, thinking of you, I care about you, I love you, that sort of thing, and you're important to me, you matter to me, that sort of deal. So I have some of those good memories now of having done that, and they really liked what the ones that I got. I got my mom, it was like 24 roses, and they're like all different colors, some pink, some yellow, some red. There were some that I guess you call like blue or violet, or like they're lavender colored roses. And I bought a couple of gift packs for one for each of them. Got this company called Taste of Germany. They're based out of Maryland, and they source all these different products from Germany itself. So they sell us all these authentic German products, and so they had like a Mother's Day set of like different gift packs you could choose from, and I got the sweet tooth one for my mom, so it's all these different chocolates and treats, that sort of thing, or sweets. And I got the tea time and cake one for my grandma. Even though she's obviously like older than let's say the average age of, let's say, people in my mom and dad's generation. My parents obviously in their 60s, she's 90. And recently talking to her, hearing about like, okay, she had to go to the dentist and they had to do some dental work. I wanted to get some that wouldn't be so hard on her teeth, but also be nice, authentic, that sort of thing. And the tea time and cake setup, or set or gift pack, it fit the bill. A lot of nice authentic German tea, and then there's some like lemon cake and some other I think there's some crackers there, but they're relatively soft, and they're they got chocolate on them, that sort of deal. So hopefully that should hit the spot, that sort of thing. And those both should be arriving later this week. I think for my mom this should be on Wednesday, because I ordered a day before stuff that I got for my grandma, maybe like Thursday or Friday for the stuff to arrive for my grandma. Well, that's kind of like the highlight of the day, or the highlights of the day. Other than that, I kind of got up late, and my dad texted me to sort of hey, go give your mom a call on her cell phone. I got up, did my whole routine, getting up and that sort of thing, and then I called her and talked to her, and then afterwards I went and got some food, and I called my grandma, and then I called my mom back after I talked to my grandma. I was like, hey, grandma seems like she's doing really well. She was really upbeat, for me, getting the flowers for her. And my mom was really happy with that, maybe thinking, hey, she can call my grandma and things would be cool. But yeah, so that's most of what's happened today. I don't know if I mentioned it earlier in this recording. You see, a lot of times when I do re-recordings, I have to sort of ask myself, okay, am I repeating myself, or did I say that in another recording and then I had to delete that? But other than that, I've been starting to knock down stuff in the Python bootcamp, and yeah, I think I did mention that. May have mentioned that, but yeah, that's one other thing I'm working on. And yeah, so I'll be keeping on with that and working through further boot camps. I'd like to have all these ones like knocked down the next few months, along with that certification from Hamilton, and then I'll have to be probably like saving up some money to get the advanced level. But if I at least have that basic one, knocked out, then I'll have that, and I can start listing those on my LinkedIn and my resume, and I'll have to figure out which key ones to put, on there. I think there's probably a limit on how many you can list. Yeah. So, what else? That's pretty much it for today so far. I mean, I think it's about a little bit past 7. I have been struggling with the whole diet thing, and exercise stuff, but I'm sure, like, with all the exercise, I mean, a lot of it is just, just go do the exercises, because, with a lot of this, it's sort of like lust of result and wanting to see effects, then, like, you kind of, it's like today I get up, and yesterday was sort of like a cheat day for me. I've had this sort of challenge the last few weeks of, like, trying to hold off until Saturday to have my cheat day, and then, trying to rationalize a rotating cheat day, but then you get to Saturday, and Saturday's kind of like the time when you usually be going out and, being able to do all this stuff, and then trying to resist having a second cheat day, which basically will kind of, break you away from the diet. And, but, it's kind of like waking up today, weighing myself after not having eaten anything the whole day, and seeing that, okay, I am up to just being 1.5 pounds under where I was when I started all this, and going, oh man, I'm going backwards, But some of it is just like water retention, from the carbs I had yesterday. And I mean, honestly, it's not like I'm seeing these results and, oh, by the way, I've been swimming, every single day at the pool, or I've been running, or I haven't really been physically active. So it's not like I've been going pedal to the metal and then jumping on the weighing scale, at the end of the week and going, oh my god, I put on 5 pounds or 10 pounds or something like that. So maybe some of the stuff is to be expected. But I think honestly, for me, like, so much of that stuff about all of that is like, I honestly just want to be out there and be active, have an active life, and obviously want to get this whole diet thing locked down and physical activity locked down. But I'm just kind of finding some troubles with that, some challenges. But maybe next few videos I can start working on that, sorting that sort of thing out. And like I said, maybe I'd make videos, where I'd be like sort of recording myself doing the physical exercises, and I could kind of critique my performance of that. For instance, like proper form for push-ups and proper form for things like dips and knee raises and such, because I would like to get away from doing sit-ups or crunches for ab exercises, at least for the sake of getting in shape. Like, if I ever joined the French Foreign Legion or so, going through training, I mean, obviously, like, they may just be like, okay, everybody, we're doing crunches, we're doing sit-ups, get in sit-up form or so, and then having to do 50, 100, 150, 200 crunches or sit-ups, and if that's what they order, then that's what you do. But for right now, I'd want to get into doing like knee raises and other sorts of exercises like that. Eventually, if I get into super good shape, like being able to do like a dragon flag or a human flag, that sort of thing. But anywho, those are some of the challenges I'm facing right now. But I'm also trying to focus myself on stuff that I can do something about, stuff that serve as productive distractions from whatever negative emotions or thoughts I might have going through my head, or things I might want to dwell on in the sort of quiet hours of the day, the silent hours of the day, when you can oftentimes face those sort of internal challenges or downswings in your mood or your thought patterns. So to that end, I really want to get that Python bootcamp knocked out. Another thing I can put on my resume, and I could have my GitHub expanded. And I think in tandem with that, I might start going through some of those other game programming tutorials. And yes, I still need to figure out how to properly export a jar file for my game, because I really would like to send that out to some folks, get their feedback on that. And inevitably I will be trying to figure out how to add more features to that Minecraft style game, that platformer Genesis Blocks. I'm going to go with that name, by the way, Alex. I'm going with the name Genesis Blocks. That sounds like a really cool name. It's a really good name, so thanks for that. Maybe if I become a millionaire or something like that, I'll be throwing some money your way, But anywho, that's pretty much it for today. Like I said, it's day 9 of Nofap for this streak, and gonna get back to doing the work. So I will see you folks around. Thanks for watching, and bye-bye.